everyone. So today's bronch went very interestingly. We got there at like 8 o'clock, Mom?
Yeah.
8 o'clock?
Yeah.
Did labs, went to endoscopy, and for some odd reason, I was thinking that they could do like a full general anesthesia and endoscopy because no one had told me otherwise. I was like, okay, I'll just do endoscopy because the doctor I wanted to do my bronch was there, and I was like, well, I've only had one bronch, and it was with him, so I was like, okay, let's do that. And so we get to endoscopy, and we get checked in, we get the IV started, get everything set, and then they make us wait. It's okay, but we both fell asleep. And we wake up around 10-ish, 10:20-ish, and our nurse comes, gets us, and she's like, okay, I'm ready to take you to your, room now. And I'm like, oh, okay. So and I'm thinking, but I haven't been consented for the procedure, or I haven't been consented for anesthesia. This is kind of weird. What's going on? So I get back to my suite, endoscopy suite, and they say that it's conscious sedation. Now, in the past, I've never done very well with conscious sedation. And I told them this. I was like, I don't know if this is a good idea. This is, I've always had a hard time with Versed, and it always takes me a long time, like a lot of Versed or just a lot of lidocaine. It just hasn't worked out in the past. But I'm like, let's try it. Maybe it'll work with the new heart and lungs. You never know. And I guess it took a lot of Versed. I don't remember how much Versed because I obviously was out. And they did like a lidocaine neb treatment before, and then they did conscious sedation. But apparently, when they went to do the biopsy, I wiggled, and I remember wiggling, and I remember trying to pull the tube out. And I knew that it wasn't a good thing. And so the doctor that did it was like, well, when I went to do the biopsy, you wiggled and you bled more than what you did have in the past. And so he's hoping and praying that the biopsy that he did get is big enough. So that's why my throat is sore, and really sore, and sore than the last bronch. And I just found that interesting. So next time we won't do endoscopy, we'll do OR, and we'll do general sedation, just so that I don't wiggle. And I told them before this, I was like, we can always try it, but I'm just going to warn you right now, I have a hard time. And they were like, we got this, we can try it, let's do it. I'm like, okay. So, yeah, that's how that went. So it took me from 10 to 1 to what?
We were out of there until 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Yeah, so it was like, I didn't even start to recover from the Versed until 2 o'clock, 2:30.
And that was me poking you.
And I went in at like 10:30, and Mom was poking me to wake up. It was like, wake up, and I was just like, what? So that's interesting. Anyway, that's how today went. I am not coughing up any blood yet. Not running a fever, which they always warn you about, and Mom said I'm not going to, and just my throat is bugging me. So yeah, that's the update about today, and we're gonna take the rest of the day to chill and to eat lots of food. Because my blood glucose before the procedure was like 86, and after it was still the same, but it's still kind of not that great. But we'll see what happens as the day progresses with the prednisone. Anyway, that's the update. Thank you so much for praying and sharing, and hopefully the biopsy is big enough to have a conclusion made. Love you all. Bye.